This is gonna be a very long video. A lot of things went down the last couple of months, and there was just a lot of things that were happening behind the scenes that I wasn't able to tell you guys. And now that I got everything kind of figured out, I am willing to share it with you guys. So I kind of documented my journey because I didn't really know like what was going to be happening, and this is my first time going through something like this, so obviously I wanted to document it and just kind of ride the wave. Obviously when the C word, cancer, comes up, it is pretty scary, and the unknown invokes a lot of fear into someone. My mental health, my spiritual health, everything kind of went down the toilet, and I really reclused myself away from like my friends and family to focus on myself, figure out what was wrong, and go through the process of what needed to be done. And I'm the kind of person that likes to be a little more private when I'm going through something like that, and then usually bring the news to the people I care about in a way where I can concisely tell them like what's going on. I don't really like revealing news if I'm unsure of what the prognosis or diagnosis is going to be. I just like to have all the information as much as I can anyway to kind of like explain to the people I love what's going on, which also includes you guys. I have been making this video for a while, and I just decided to make it into a whole health update video. If you guys have been thinking about going to the dentist, the doctor, the gynecologist, anything like that, just to check up for your overall health, like I highly recommend that you go. You never know what you're gonna find, and it's better to find some things earlier than later, and the information is just always good to have for future purpose. Use this video as a PSA to go to the doctor, get yourself checked out. Like, I know it's expensive, but guys, your health is your most prized wealth in this world, so, and keep it at the most maintained as possible. So yeah, just you know, take care of yourself. So you guys should strap in because this is going to be a very long video. You guys should get your popcorn, your tea, a snack if you want. Make this like movie time. All right, I'll see you at the end of this video. Hello there, everybody. If you couldn't tell by the title, you could probably tell by my face that this video is going to be a little glow up video. I kind of neglected my self-care routine, and I've been feeling a little crusty, not gonna lie. Definitely feeling as crusty as my face feels right now. I kind of want to change that and just give myself a nice little freshen up, a little glow up. Literally just do everything. I'm probably going to go to like the dentist probably too. I have an appointment scheduled to just see if I can get my teeth whitened, and I know I maybe might have a cavity or two. We'll see. Obviously, first step is the skincare. So I'm going to go wash this mask off because it's starting to crack a little bit. I'll show you guys the stuff that I've been using. I've been in love with it, and I'll link it down below too if you guys want to use it. First doctor's appointment. I haven't really explained what's going on, but I went to the dentist and my x-rays showed something suspicious in my nasal cavity. So I am getting it checked out, and I figured I would document some of it at least. I don't know how much I'm gonna get, but I'll go into more detail at a later date with everything that I've been feeling and, you know, the details. But yeah, hanging. Good morning, everybody. So, today I have a chiropractor appointment and a CT scan. So I haven't really updated you guys. There hasn't really been too many updates, obviously, because I have to go to the doctor to get the update. As I mentioned previously in this video, they found a suspicious mass in my face, more so my nasal cavity and my maxillary nasal cavity. I'll put up a picture again in case you guys want to see that. At the dentist, and the dentist was very concerned. Obviously, they can't tell me what it is or what they think it is, but the urgency in his voice obviously led me to going to urgent care, which I'm pretty sure I took a few clips as well there. I have been having some, not like fainting problems, because I don't like fully pass out and I'm like not even conscious anymore, but it's more so like my head is pounding, ringing. I lose my hearing sometimes, and I get this like massive pressure like in my face in the exact spot that they found the mass. This has been going on for like maybe a year. I've kind of just been keeping it to myself. I really thought that it was part of the Ehlers-Danlos syndrome shit that I got going on. It had been concerning me, so I thought it was a tooth problem or something that happened like in my head. Hadn't been to the dentist in like 7 years. So I decided just to do an entire glow up type thing. I was even gonna make a video about it, and the dentist was gonna be my first stop. And then I found out that I had a mass in my face. So anyways, back to what I was saying. I went to urgent care. I had already scheduled a normal doctor's appointment, but I decided just in case, just go in. I'm gonna listen to what the dentist said. So I went in as soon as I could, told the doctor everything, and she's concerned. So she has me set up with an oncologist, and that's who I'm having the CT scan with today. I really never thought at 28 that I would be seeing a cancer doctor. If you guys have been around on my channel for a while, then you would know that cancer runs very, very heavily in my family. And I'm not saying that's what it is. Obviously, I have to go through all the tests, but I'm just letting you guys know my brain is... I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really scared. The way that it looks, I'll put up the picture so we can look at it a little bit longer. So it looks like it's migrating into my lip, and when I feel around, I can feel like fibrous tissue on one side, and it's like really swollen and stuff. And then on this side, it's like very squishy and supple and cute. And then this side, it really does feel like heavy. And when I push really hard inside my cheek, I can feel something pressing in my eye, like more so in the corner, like right here. So I am concerned. I lost my Nana last year to cancer. My mom had to get a hysterectomy because she had ovarian cancer stage 4. And I lost my Aunt Kathy to cancer as well. There's a lot of cancer on both sides of my family, and the doctors are very concerned. So today I have a CT scan to determine whether it's just a tumor, a cyst, or the C word. This is the big reason why I've been absent on social media and posting and all this. I honestly don't have the mental bandwidth to be dealing with any more outside noise, and I've just been really trying to focus my spirit on healing and staying positive, because obviously when you're faced with cancer possibly, or any kind of growth in your face, like it's so close to my brain, and I have been having a lot of like severe headaches, and I just keep my pain to myself because I don't want to bother people with it. I'm in pain all the time, so like who wants to hear that? Like, I don't want that to be part of my everyday conversation with people. So I've been keeping a lot of this stuff to myself, and I'm really praying that either the Lord takes it away and then we have one of those type of miracles where it just vanishes, or hopefully it was a missed scan by the dentist. Obviously their tech isn't as good as like a normal doctor, so I'm keeping that in mind. I also was a competitive swimmer. I've had sinus problems pretty much my whole life. I got asthma, allergy, all that, right? My nose is just not like the strongest, I guess. I don't know. So I'm trying to keep all those things in mind. I'm trying to stay positive, but it is scary. I did have a few mentee bees just because the anxiety is getting a lot for me, and I already have pretty bad anxiety already. So I'm really trying to just stay calm and focus on myself right now. I haven't even told like my mom and dad yet. I don't want to scare them until I know for a fact what it is and what's going on. Again, I just lost my Nana last year, so I think this news would be like really devastating to my dad especially. And obviously my mom would not want to hear that her kid has fucking cancer, so especially after she had such a traumatic experience with cancer. So I'm really trying to stay positive. I'm trying to manifest healing if it is anything. But today, yeah, I have my chiropractor appointment and then I have a CT scan at 1:30, so I have to get in the shower here and start getting ready. I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in on what I'm going to be doing today and what I've been up to. I haven't really been vlogging. Like I said, I've just been trying to focus on myself and healing, but I am documenting this process just a little bit, just in case. And if it isn't the C word, like, we can all just laugh about this, and you damn right I'm going on a fucking health kick after this, because when you get really scary health stuff like this, it wakes you up. Yeah, I guess that's it for the update. I'm gonna go take a shower and do all that, so I will check back in soon. Alright guys, I wanted to show you the outfit that I'm gonna be wearing today. I have to be very comfy and simple because the CT scan, you can't wear any type of metal, no jewelry, no nothing. So the only jewelry that I'm wearing are these earrings, and I can take them off super easily, put them in my purse. But yeah, this is the fit. I got this hoodie from Vibrant Apparel. I've worked with them in the past, so this was a gifted collab that I did with them. Truly one of my favorite jackets, like, besides the gifted collab. Like, I'm not saying that just because of that. It really is like my favorite jacket. And then I have these blue sweatpants. I got these from Costco. Honestly, Costco's been having pretty cute clothes, guys. I'm not even gonna lie, and they're very decently priced, good quality stuff. And then the shirt that I'm wearing is one of my favorite little tank tops that has like a cute little melting dead smiley face on it. But yeah, that is the fit. I'm not gonna do anything with my hair, but yeah, so I have to leave here very soon. I think I have like 30-ish minutes before I have to leave, 20 minutes before I have to leave. It was also my birthday a few days ago, and I don't know, I'm having a lot of mixed feelings. I just never thought that I would be getting scanned for cancer near my birthday. Last year, my birthday really sucked. I had a funeral on my birthday, and this year, they told me that I may possibly have a little something in my face. If you guys know me in real life, then you know that the universe loves to humble me. The Lord loves to humble me. In all ways. This may be one of those situations. Low-key, I'm trying to dissociate so I don't stress myself out. Ignorance is bliss right now, and the more positivity that you have, usually the better things go. Let's just use that law of assumption, okay? I'm feeling okay right now. Usually my anxiety kind of goes away when I'm like actively doing something to figure something out or fix something. Just if I'm working on it actively, then usually my anxiety isn't as bad because it's like I'm taking a step towards figuring something out. But the last few days, let me tell you, ooh, had a little mental breakdown. Also, sorry if I'm like playing with my hair a lot. Usually I do this when I'm air drying it. I don't use heat tools on my hair, so I kind of have to like fluff it up and mess around with it. Trying to stay positive, trying to be optimistic. I don't know what it is officially. The CT scan today will tell me. And then I have another doctor's appointment on May 1st. Oh, also you guys, I got summoned for fucking jury duty. I may have put another clip in one of my other vlogs, but I am being like hit from all angles with like all these expenses, all these changes, medical things. My dog, I just spent like almost $3K on her the other day for her vet stuff, and now I'm gonna have to spend probably about the same amount as that on myself. And now I got jury duty, so I'm just kind of like, ugh, my time and my money is being like siphoned out of me right now. Ugh. Why, Lord, why? John and I are also starting our business in a few months. Well, technically it's supposed to be a few weeks, but with all of this stuff that's going on right now, it's probably gonna be another couple months. So I'm just like, you know what they say, the Lord won't give you anything you can't handle. And yeah. Let's go to the chiro and my CT scan. So remember how I said I was having lots of anxiety for obvious reasons. I had a gifted collab that I'm doing over on Instagram, but I'm gonna bring it on into YouTube as well because this is what I like about, you know, collabing with different companies and just trying out free products, whatever. If I bring it onto YouTube, it usually means that I genuinely really love it, and I do charge brands to have an integration into my videos. So if I'm just bringing it on because I like it, like, y'all need to know that I really do like it and I believe in the company. Melting Forest is my lifesaver the last couple of weeks. These work so well. I got the de-stress gummies, and obviously I need some de-stressing, but they taste amazing and they really do work. Within like 30 minutes, I will be calm and I'll feel like more at peace, you know? They're in these tiny little square chewies. This is the dragon fruit flavor, and oh my gosh, guys, it tastes so good. But yeah, I need this for today. We're leaving right now. Did I mention that it's my birthday? Yeah. Yeah. Ah! I'm ready to go. Okay, so chiropractor wasn't in today, and that's okay. I have to reschedule. I kind of need a little moment to decompress anyway. Those gummies are starting to hit me, so I'm feeling a little calmer than I was, but yeah. I'm going to Lowe's. There's my boo.
Okay, ready to go find some onions?
Yeah.
Ooh, what are these? Little pink and white.
These are pretty. They look like hibiscus.
I like this stuff.
Yeah, he's pretty. How much are you?
And it's got like little fuzz on the leaves too, like little hairs.
Ooh.
You know,
yeah.
like it's not like super soft, but you just
You feel hair. That's weird. Alright, y'all, so obviously we are killing time before my CT scan, and we're at this little nursery that we usually visit after the chiropractor or before, it depends. They have so many spring plants and all these flowers, so we're having a little look-see around. But yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm pretty sure they're hibiscus, but let me know if you guys know what flower this is. In case you guys want to go check out the nursery yourself, I don't think they have social media really, but if they do, then I will have them linked down in the description box below. Okay, that was probably the fastest doctor's appointment I've ever had in my whole life. The CT scan only lasted like 2 minutes, which is crazy. And I should get news in a couple days if it's bad, and if not, then a week. And then I have another appointment on the 1st, so we're getting things done. But yeah, the tech nowadays is it's so good. I'm like really shocked, honestly. Hello there everybody, I have another health update for you guys. I just got out of jury duty. Luckily I was able to postpone it because I have a doctor's appointment today, hence the health update. Today I'm finding out the results of my CT scan, a general checkup appointment, and I think blood work and a few other things, just a, routine checkup. My appointment is in like an hour or so. I'm here really early because of my jury duty. I was at the courthouse at like 8 a.m. so I was able to handle all that, get out of it, and now I'm here early. I will check back in with you guys later, give you the full update. Today is the day that I find out if I have anything in my face or if it was maybe a misscan or some kind of, let's just hope for the best, y'all. I'm positive. I'm manifesting good things. So I will check back in soon. Hello there everybody. It is a few hours later from my last little update that I did. I have good news. So the appointment went really well. Got my CT scan results, and essentially I have a bone deformity in my nose that's deviating my septum, and that's essentially what showed up on the CT scan and the x-ray at the dentist. Plus, I have an overactive inflammatory response, which makes sense because I've had sinus issues like pretty much my whole life. And it's spring right now, so it makes sense, Oh my gosh, but the relief, y'all. Whew. Whew. The whole reason why I wasn't super worried about the bone deformity that they found in my maxillary nasal cavity / nose is because my mom had quite literally the exact same thing, and she had surgery to shave down the bone and fix her septum so that she could breathe easier. I'm not sure on the exact timeline, but she did have this same exact issue, so it's definitely like genetic or hereditary. It seems that I'm like a carbon copy of my mom when it comes to like my physical body, so I'm pretty confident that it was just a bone deformity, a growth of some kind. Like I've said in my health update video, I've had tons of sinus issues literally my whole life. And I'm not like super worried that it's gonna turn into anything serious. Obviously the CT scan showed that it was literally just my own bone and there was no malignant or like hurtful tumors growing in that. It had the same consistency throughout, the same bone density throughout, so the doctors are very confident that it's nothing serious and that I could get a surgery to kind of shave it down and fix my septum and whatever else, but I don't really find that necessary in this moment. Not to mention, your girl can't afford it. So yeah, it was very interesting to find that out, and I'm wondering if my brother and sister have the same issue, because they also, especially my brother, he's kind of had the same like sinus issues, allergy problems that I've had. Genetics are crazy, y'all. Health is the ultimate wealth, and when you kind of have like a cancer scare or something like that, it wakes you up and it kind of shakes you back to present moment. But yeah, I am so relieved, so happy. On another note, I've mentioned this previously in other vlogs before, but I haven't really like gone into detail too much because I wasn't officially given all of the information that I probably should have. So a few years ago, I guess it's been like 10 plus years ago now, but I had a doctor suspect that I may have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I went to another few doctors in Oregon and they all suspected the same thing. I have had back pain and muscular skeletal issues my whole life. So the doctor did put me in with a specialist and a geneticist. I'm just looking for answers because my pain levels are kind of out of control and I need some help, y'all. That's it. If I can do things to kind of like prevent the decline of my health or anything like that, then obviously I'm gonna fucking do it. And I feel empowered now. Like I feel like I have my mental and my spiritual ready for battle, you feel me? A couple years ago, I couldn't say the same thing. It's a huge feat to kind of overcome. We finally have a specialist on the case, y'all. So yes, you guys don't even know the relief I've had. I haven't told hardly anyone. I only told my brother and sisters, and that's it. I didn't even tell my parents until just recently because I just wanted to make sure that everything, look, I don't want to come to them and say, oh, I might have cancer when I don't. You feel me? I wanted like a definitive answer or like a direction that I can go to kind of like explain everything, or at least just understand like what's happening. Because if I don't really know what's happening and I'm trying to explain it to other people, it's confusing and I don't want to stress anyone out if I don't have to. So I'm just so thankful that I was able to come to my family and friends with some good news. And if this is y'all's first time hearing about it and I haven't really talked about it, just know that I love your guys' peace and happiness, and I'm not gonna bring something like that to you if I don't need to, you know? But if I had to, then obviously I would, because I love y'all. But yeah, I figured that I would just put this all in just one health vlog because it kind of woke me up, you feel me? I kind of mentioned that earlier in the video, but a lot of my family members and a lot of friends are starting to kind of develop certain health conditions. It's starting to catch up with us, guys. I am 28. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. My birthday was just recently. When you're approaching your 30s, a lot of the damage that we did to our bodies when we were young adults, like early 20s, it starts to catch up with you. It starts to hit you super hard, some more than others. I want to make sure that I'm taking my health and my wellness very seriously, especially now that I'm turning 30. Still can't believe that when I really think about it. That's crazy. As we age, it just gets worse. It's inevitable, okay guys? I worked in the in-home caregiving industry for like 3-ish years. Let me tell you, no matter what, at some point, it does get worse, and you kind of, like, you should want to have your life and longevity and your wellness, just your overall wellness, last as long as possible. A lot of that is done through food, exercise, and meditation, and I think I'm entering my health and wellness girl era right now. I'm still, down to party, of course, but I've definitely cut back on drinking. I hardly drink ever. I just realized like how harmful it was to my body, and I don't feel good when I'm like drinking that much. I've also been told if you turn red when you drink, that means you're allergic to alcohol. And if you guys know me in real life, or if you've even watched the vlogs for any point in time, then you would probably notice that your girl gets red as fuck when I drink. So maybe I'm allergic to alcohol, and I don't know. Maybe that's something I should test out and maybe ask the doctor about. That'd be interesting. But yeah, guys, so that's, I guess, the end of the update for now. I hope you guys are enjoying this video, and I hope that is inspiring you guys to maybe go to the doctor, go to the dentist, just get a general checkup, just go get seen by someone if you've been struggling with pain or anything like that, you've been putting it off. Just know you're not only doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for everybody else in your life as well, because we want to grow with each other and live with each other for as long as possible. Love you. Fucking listen to me. Okay, y'all, it is a few hours later, and I am about to hop in the shower. It has been a very long day, and I still have to kind of stay up a little bit later to work on a few things. The jury duty, the doctor's appointments, brand deals, deadlines, like they're all falling on the same day or just like one right after the other. So your girl is putting in work, y'all, just know. And I will say, I'm never overbooking myself like this ever again. Nope. I'm one of those people who likes to put 100% effort and my attention into things. And right now, or at least this last week and a half, 2 weeks, I have had my attention in so many different places. And certain things are kind of starting to fall by the wayside. I am getting back into my routine though. You know how when you get kind of over exuberant, and then when the day actually comes or the week actually comes, you're like, oh shit, actually, that's too much for me to do in just a short amount of time. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. But yeah, I am going to hop in the shower. I'm gonna relax, and then I have to work on a few things, but I'm gonna relax while I do it, okay? I'm gonna relax. I'm getting a few shots today. There's a crazy person walking. There's a lot of crazy people today at the hospital. Security was exiting out 2 when I was on my way here, and now there's another one that just got kicked out. He's all pissed and he's walking around. Alright, so today I had an appointment with the rheumatoid specialist, and I found out that she literally is one of the best in California. She recently came back to Southern California literally a few weeks ago or a month ago. So I'm feeling really blessed that I have a specialist that's so highly rated, and all of the doctors were like, oh, you got her, that's awesome, she's the best. And I was like, that, if your reputation speaks for itself, then I'm very excited. I got a tetanus shot today as well before I saw the specialist, and y'all, I almost passed out. This happens every time that I get a shot or blood work or any kind of thing that's like changing the equilibrium of my body. I have an adverse reaction to things a lot of the time. I'm a sensitive girly, okay, and I had I was that patient today. I had the water, the barf bag, the snacks, it was, oh my gosh. So I am feeling like shit a little bit from the tetanus shot, so I'm just chilling in the parking lot until I feel safe enough to drive. I was feeling okay when I was in the hospital, but I was sitting down quite a bit. I also got x-rays, so I was laying down a lot for that. But when I was walking back, that's when I started feeling like I was gonna pass out again. And of course, I just had to park in the literal furthest parking lot in the furthest parking spot because it was so busy today. So when I was walking back, I did feel like I was gonna pass out. So yeah, I'm just chilling until I feel safe enough to drive, and I'm gonna give myself some time. I have water and I have a snack, so I'm gonna eat that, and hopefully the sugar kind of brings me back to life. In fact, I did just eat it. I want to show you guys these. I got them from Costco, I believe it was, but they're the organic fruit bars. They're little mini ones, and they're the perfect snack if you're not super hungry and you don't want anything extra heavy like a protein bar, but you just want a little snack. It is so good, and they're some of my absolute favorites. This one is the strawberry and banana one, but my favorite is probably the passion fruit or the pineapple one. This one's still good too, but if you want my favorites, those are the ones. My rheumatoid specialist did a few tests on me, and she basically said that I have a 10-degree hyperextension in 90% of my joints. I was even kind of freaking her out a little bit because there's a few joints that are just extra bendy and extra stretchy, and when she was touching them, she's like, you feel like jello. And I was like, yeah, I know, that's why I'm here to see you. I'm like, I have a lot of problems with my joints. I'm just a walking blob, you guys. I don't know how I'm even standing. The appointment went really well, and I'm happy that she is even kind of suspect of my EDS diagnosis too. And the fact that she is a specialist and she does see cases like this quite frequently, then I'm feeling hopeful that I'm finally gonna get some type of answers or help, or just a process to kind of prevent further damage. I did get signed up for physical therapy again. I haven't been in years because it is kind of expensive, but now I'm kind of just I do need it if I want to have a healthy and thriving life later on. So yeah, but the appointment went well. Feeling a little woozy from my tetanus shot, but all of the nurses and doctors were so nice, and I feel really bad that I was one of those patients today that I'm passing out and I need all my snacks and whatnot, but it's okay. It says in my chart that I have adverse reactions to stuff like that, so they were prepared, sort of. My arm feels so numb. Usually I get my tetanus shot on the left side, and today I had to get on the right because I have a huge bruise on my shoulder from the party that I had. I'll link up the video up above. John and I were celebrating our birthdays together, and we threw a little house party potluck thing. And of course, when you're hosting, you're running around and trying to get everything done. So I clipped a wall when I was trying to be quick. And yeah, so now I got a huge bruise and my freaking shoulder's all swollen. So definitely had to get that shot in the right arm. But now I can barely use my shoulder. I can use my hand, this is as far as I can pretty much use my shoulder. So I'm gonna drive extra slow on the way home today. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, so I just got off the phone with my physical therapist. I'm not sure when the last video I made was regarding my health update and all the things that I'm doing to kind of just check on myself and yada yada. This is just a little piece of information for you guys in case you've been with Kaiser and then maybe have switched insurances and then you come back to Kaiser. If you're with Kaiser on your parents' insurance, and obviously I moved out when I was 18 and I got my own insurance when I was 20 425, didn't have Kaiser. So when I came back to California and I got Kaiser again, it switched everything back to my parents' insurance stuff, but they're not paying for my insurance. You feel me? Like, it's just all the information got transferred back to them, and I'm getting charged and billed and everything else, like, sent to me, right? Anyways, long story short, there was a huge mix-up. I found out how much money I actually owe regarding the whole like cancer scare and everything that I had to get for that. I have a very expensive bill that I have to pay for, and I was gonna kind of start my journey with physical therapy again and get my hypermobility EDS situation kind of like under control and figured out. I just want to like strengthen myself and reduce some of my pain levels because my normal routine of pain management isn't really, it's like losing its effect. So obviously living in America, it is so fucking expensive just to get the basic minimum of healthcare. And the crazy part about this too is I knew that if I were to take the longer route and actually like schedule the appointments with each specialist and each doctor to kind of like figure it all out, it was gonna be more expensive in the long run. And I've already been kind of tight on money because my student loans started back up. Me and my man are starting a business, and there's certain things behind the scenes that are requiring extra money right now. And y'all, this is why you should watch my videos. Your girl trying to live out here, okay? But yeah, I just had to come in here and give a quick update. My physical therapy appointment, I had to cancel it. I can't afford it. And that's just the reality of things. And I know that a lot of other people who have like underlying health conditions, or if they like require medication of any kind, and it's just like a consistent thing in your life, it is so expensive. And I know that there are people out there who can't afford their appointments either. And I really feel you guys. I'm in that same boat right now. I've been in that same boat. I've had a lot of people ask me why I don't like go to the doctor as much as I should, or do certain things to kind of like make my EDS hypermobility situation better for myself. And it truly is because I literally cannot afford it. The system sends you around in circles, and I've already been down this path like when I was a teenager in my early 20s, and I spent thousands and thousands of dollars. My parents spent thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars on me, trying to figure out what was wrong with me since my birth, like literally since my birth. This has been a constant issue in my life since I was born. Literally, there's a chart and a note of when I had my first like yearly checkup and I had hypermobility problems. My mom was asking them what she could do to help me because I obviously was in pain and I was bending in weird ways that I probably shouldn't be as a child. So this has been like a constant issue in my life, and all they do is just shove me pain pills, they shove me physical therapy, and it's all stuff that I already know. So when I go to the doctor now as an adult, it's just like a reiteration of what I already know, so I'm paying money for no reason just to know what I already know. And it's super frustrating because with specific conditions like mine, there is no cure. There's no way to really like better the situation other than pain management and stress management, physical therapy, yada yada, like I already said, everything else. It works, but then it doesn't work. Like it's just a leveler, you know, like to maintain the joints and the mobility that I do have and the strength that I do have, maintain that. That's all that they're trying to do, is just like maintain my equilibrium and my status of health as of now, as long as possible. It comes to a point where I have to make a logical decision. Like, I'm not stupid, okay? I really only go to the doctor nowadays to get like updates on how I'm doing, just so like for my own records I can kind of like see my progress or see if I'm like declining in any way. So I really only go to the doctor like once every 5 to 10 years just to get like a full reevaluation and a checkup, kind of like how I'm doing now. Obviously the cancer thing kind of like added an extra layer of bullshit on top of that. So yeah, I just wanted to come in here and update you guys. I think this is gonna be like the end of the like doctor journey of this health update. Your girl can't afford it, plain and simple. So I'm gonna switch this video into a more like holistic healing, because this is what I have been doing for years and years and years and years. This is what has helped me more so than any doctor has ever helped me. So I hope you guys can gain some insight and understand that like the body is very regenerative and we can heal ourselves with food and herbs more so than going to the doctor ever will. And I know that there's this culture now with like being really anxious about health things and like having health anxiety. It's kind of like becoming a popular thing in my opinion. It might be controversial for me to say that, might get canceled, but that's just kind of like the trend I've been seeing is people are almost exaggerating how much doctors can actually help you with like very simple ailments like the cold, the flu, stomach pains, diarrhea, food poisoning, just things like that, inflammation that people go to the emergency room for literally no reason. Like a lot of the times you can just stay home for, you know, the cold or the flu. Like, yeah, you've been throwing up a ton, but like you'll be okay. You don't need to go to the doctor for that kind of stuff. Even asthma, dude, like I have very bad asthma. I don't know if you guys know that or if I've even talked about it, but I have pretty bad asthma, and whenever I get sick, my asthma gets way worse. And when I was a child, I used to have to get inhalers and stuff, and I still do have to use an inhaler like every once in a while. But over the years, I've learned how to help myself with herbs, food, natural anti-inflammatories to kind of like help my asthma, and I don't have to use my inhaler as much. Like I used to have to use it every single day because my allergies would be so bad and I couldn't breathe and my asthma would be so bad. But once I started getting into this natural healing, I really kind of reset my system in a way. So we can kind of do things to help ourselves. We're not incapable and we're not incompetent when it comes to this sort of thing. It is lost knowledge. So I understand why like maybe it wasn't knowledge that was passed down directly in your family, but there's still so many books and so much knowledge out there that we can learn about our natural world to help ourselves. It's something that we've lost as a people, and I've made it my mission to kind of get back into those old roots and start learning about plants and herbs and food and how certain different foods affect us and different parts of the body are needing those certain nutrients more so. Anyways, it's a long tangent that I can go on, but if you guys are in for the ride, this video is probably so long already, and I appreciate your guys' attention span. I hope that you're learning a lot in this video, and hopefully my experience can maybe ease the experience of someone else and maybe give them some insight or just different ways of thinking, probably, hopefully, maybe. But yeah, just had to come in here, give you guys a little update. My man and I are going to the beach today, so I'm very excited for that. We're bringing our doggo, getting some sunshine, you know, combating this depression. My man and I are also still trying to grieve our cat. It's been affecting us more than we thought it was going to. So we are just kind of allowing ourselves to feel it and really go through it. And we are doing things to reconnect with our dog because over the years, we kind of felt like distant from her, you know? Our cat took a lot of our attention, especially in the last couple of years, so I feel like we kind of lost our connection with our dog. And now that she's older, I really want to like build that connection back up with her. So yeah, we are doing a full energetic, spiritual, physical, emotional healing today at the beach. Nature is one of the best ways to recuperate and just kind of, you know, get your vibes right again. But yeah, I will see you in the next update, whenever that will be. Good morning, everybody. So today I'm deciding, instead of one day, it's day one. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna be putting this clip. I am making a like health update video slash like health reset. I have a lot of stuff to update you guys on. So I might put this clip in there because it kind of has, you know, something to do with like my health and getting back on track, living that healthier lifestyle. But if not, then this may just go into a regular vlog clip. But either way, I hope you guys are enjoying this this video wherever it is. If you guys have been here for a little bit, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel first off. But for the people who have been here for a while, then you kind of already know that I had to recently put my cat down. Well, I guess it's not too recent. It's been like a month since. I've been pretty depressed about it, not gonna lie. And it has completely thrown off my whole routine. Okay, Ponyo, cross. It has completely thrown off my routine and I'm having troubles fighting back the depression. Trying to be candid here because I honestly don't feel like vlogging, but I haven't vlogged in so long that I feel like I have to. I want to. And of course it's the day that everyone's out walking around and I'm really testing my confidence here. Yes, Ponyo, getting a big walk. One of the best ways to deal with like depression is getting out of the house, walking, exercising, just getting those serotonin and endorphins up. So that is what I'm doing today. I don't really talk about this much on my channel because I kind of want my videos to be like positive and inspiring, but as I get older, I realize that vulnerability is kind of like how we connect with each other as human beings. And I would like to be more vulnerable with you guys about like my mental health stuff that I go through and kind of like the processes that I do to get myself out of these holes. I am unmedicated. I've never been medicated for like my depression or anxiety. To be fair, I know some people really do need medication and it helps them quite a bit, but I would like to take the natural route if possible. A lot of the times when we do experience these low mental valleys, it's circumstantial, hormonal, environmental. There's a lot of like different factors that I am more in tune with my body, and I understand like certain things trigger me or they like bring up emotions, whatever, just different times of the year for certain traumas, blah blah blah. And my dog just pooped, so hold this conversation real quick. Yeah, your poop went in there. Long story short, there's a lot of factors that can contribute to depression, anxiety, blah blah, and at least for me, what works is just like through food, exercise, meditation, socialization, journaling, just really being mindful about where my equilibrium is at. I allow myself to kind of like feel things, go through things, even if they don't make sense. Once I've done that, I'm like, okay, you have enough time to kind of like wallow in my sorrows, and after that, I gotta like get back up and fucking fight. This girl only stays down for so long. Life moves on, so I gotta move along with it until my legs don't work no more, until the Lord takes my soul from this earth. So I am spending time with my first and now my last fur baby. She's also been very depressed recently. It's been very sad. I knew they had a little bond together, but she really did love him. If you haven't already drank some water, this is your sign to do so. It's summertime now, so you gotta drink like double the water. Speaking of depression, I was sent this adaptogenic coffee by Melting Forest. I may have talked about them in a previous video, I'm not sure. I had some anti-anxiety gummies from them. Very good, very good. But yeah, so this is coffee that's made out of functional mushrooms, so like lion's mane, reishi, etc, etc. Also, just have to preface this with, this video is not sponsored by them. They just sent me this for an Instagram collab. Usually I charge people to, advertise in my videos, but when I find a product that like actually genuinely works and it's a great quality and I myself gain a lot of benefits from it, then I usually will bring it to my channel regardless if I get a sponsorship or not. I've tried this once already. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, then you totally should. I usually post there first and more frequently, so if you guys want to keep up real time, Instagram is the place to go. So I've already tried this and I have to say it took my depression away almost immediately. My whole mood switched around and I was feeling motivated and functional. hence the term functional mushrooms. It really helped me, so if you guys struggle with anxiety or depression and you would like to try a natural alternative instead of maybe taking medication, functional mushrooms are some of the best ways to kind of combat that. I don't always take them. I usually just take them when I'm like really in my feels, you know, the depression is taking over a little harder than I would like it to. Then I need a little bit of extra help from like food sources. Food is some of our greatest medicine, so that's usually the route that I like to take when trying to heal my body inside and out. I want to get into functional mushrooms a little bit more, like incorporate them into my everyday routine, because whenever I do, I feel so much better, and I know that I am lacking in a ton of minerals and I'm deficient in certain things. Mushrooms have pretty much all of the things that I'm missing, and if I can have it in a super yummy coffee, then I will gladly take that. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to make a cute little caramel frappuccino? I don't really know what you would call it. I just used some oat milk and some caramel sauce, and then obviously the mushroom coffee, and it makes a very delicious and quick coffee. I'm gonna do iced coffee today because it is so hot already. So for the better lighting, let me open up this here screen, this here window. So I pretty much have this vlog done. I think I have to add like a few more like music pieces in there. Yeah, I need to have like 2-3 more songs in here, and then it'll be completely done. I was just planning, scheduling, getting back on track. You know how it is. I'm trying to get my life back on track after everything. I kind of let all of my stuff go to the wayside. So I am gonna be getting my life back together here, so. But yeah, getting back on track. We're being positive. But yeah, we're getting back on track. I'm trying to be positive. Baby steps, you know, back into the swing of things. What's up, guys? I cannot believe you made it to the end of this video. I am very happy to report after all of that, you know, your girl did not have cancer after all. It is so relieving to finally like be able to tell you guys this. I kind of had like a mental, you know, a hard time mentally during that time, and I love sharing my life with you guys through my videos, so it was a little hard keeping this to myself, but the relief that I feel, whew, I'm very grateful and blessed for my health, and it is just like me to have a little weird deformity like in my face that I had no idea about, but I've just been living like I didn't even have it. It explains a lot, and I did have a lot of sinus problems growing up, and I still even have sinus problems, so makes sense that it was just some weird bone deformity. But yeah, guys, I had a quick little scare, and it just made me realize that health is more important than I even knew it to be. Like when you're faced with such a mountain to climb, it really humbled me. It really humbled me. It just makes me grateful for every single day that I have. I have my health. I have a functioning and able body. I don't have any like super serious health problems that like prevent me from living life to the fullest, you know, like I can push through the things that I do have, but something like cancer or even sometimes worse things, it's hard to imagine life going through that. So I am very grateful. But my heart does go out to the people who are going through it right now or have family members who are going through it. It's tough, man, and it's scary. So it was definitely a wake-up call. I know I'm going to be making another video with a full update after this one, and I cannot wait to see the progress that I've made and how life has changed. And with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're new here, you should hit the subscribe button. There's gonna be a ton of new videos that you guys don't want to miss out on. And obviously turn on the post notifications, because sometimes YouTube, they don't show you the videos you gotta see. And you guys have to see the next coming videos that I make. Check the description box for all my other socials. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.